Hello, YouTube. It's me, Kyle. Yeah, I'm coming back with a new deck profile. A deck profile that was on the channel before. A deck that was on the channel before. So since Konami did the announcement for Genesis format, I'm going to start doing deck profiles and start um, doing deck profiles for that format, and so I'm going to start playing it too. I'll still be playing competitively, so no big issue. Um, Today the deck profile I'm going to be profiling is Sacred Beast. For a 100 point cap. So this is going to be 100 points maximum for the points list. Right now the deck cap is at 84 right now. I need a few more cards to get it up to 100, and I'm still working a few things out on it. This is just a rough draft build. Trying to get one. Trying to get a build out there for people. I don't think Synchron will be viable in this format unless the point cap, if people want to play at a higher point cap. If they do, I will get two deck profiles out, one for Adventure and one for a couple other ones, including Junk Doppel, obviously, for those formats. So this deck, the main deck is 44, side and extra is 15. This actually does it's very unique in deck building challenge. So I'm going to try to put in a Exodia FTK together because I kind of want to play that also. So yeah, we'll just get started with the profile. So starting off, much like the competitive build, I'm playing one of each. Sacred Beast, Haman, Raphael, Uriah. I was going to toy with the idea of running two, honestly. Once I start playing this deck more, and then I'll figure out the ratios. I really haven't played the deck since probably early this year, like one time. And I'm going to probably, I'm actually looking forward to playing this in Genesis format. So if there was a point cap that's like 100, 200, I think I will go with this deck. Now, starting off with the small guys, we play three Dark Beckoning Beasts, two Dark Summoning Beasts. I'm gonna probably up this to three, I think. Three Chaos, two Phantasmal Summoning Beasts, my bad, and three Chaos Summoning Beasts. So these are all for the names. This is actually pretty good, I would say. You only need like two of these, but I might play a third of this. But you need to play three of Dark Beckoning and three Chaos Summoning. That's it for the spell for the monsters. For the spell cards, so I kind of got this idea from Mystic Mind. When Mystic Mind was a deck in 2019, 2020. 2020. So we're playing a 3 Fallen Paradise and 3 Field Barrier. Now, the reason why I'm playing Field Barrier is actually because I'm not sure how the blowout cards like Lightning Storm, Evenly Match, Hermes Duster are in this format, and then especially Twin Twister. So I decided to play Field Barrier just in order to protect this field spell, because this field spell is like your lifeline. This deck you do want to go first with. Right now, I'm still trying to figure out the floodgate aspect of this deck, because a lot of the floodgates are a higher point cap, if not at 100, like from anywhere from 50 to 100. So I'm still trying to figure out the floodgates. For search spells and draw power, we play 3 Imperious Map. You're just using this to grab the Dark Beckoning Beasts here. So you're just using this to grab the Dark Beckoning Beasts, and then you take half damage. Normal summon, obviously, it's got to be at the start of your main phase. You got to activate this. So yeah. 3 opening the Spirit Gates to do a lot of your searching, obviously. For draw power, I'm actually excited to play this card, Pot of Greed. And 3 Upstart. Upstart is a 0 cost in this format. Pot of Greed is at 30. If I had a little bit more room, I'll throw more draw power in. But you're actually also got draw power off the Fallen Paradise as long as you control, Armored Tile and this. So you do get enough draw, honestly. Like I said, you gotta go first with this deck. So next, we just played 2 Cerulean Skyfires just to see it. When the deck first came out, I always play 2, so I decided to play 2. This is for Recurring Nightmare. You could play Dark Eruption also, but I personally just feel like I like this card a little bit more because a lot of you guys are 0. You can just return them to hand. So, and just for the fusion spell, we just play 1 fusion spell. So, for the traps, we play 3 Awakening of the Sacred Beast, 1 Hyperblaze. You only really need 1. This might get bumped up to 2 depending. Like I said, I gotta test the deck more. This is a tech card I was going to play in BA, but I decided to try it, and it's called Dark Sacrifice. So if no one knows what this card does, what it says, when your opponent activates a card or effect that will destroy cards on the field, negate the activation, then you send a level 3 or lower dark monsters from your deck to the grave. So, let's say, so you can pretty much send like Chaos Summoning Beasts and Dark Beckoning Beasts. And then if you have Recurring Nightmare, you can return that to hand. So, yeah. I probably didn't do that right. And for the last of the traps, we're just playing 4 counter traps, 2 Dark Bribe, and 2 Solemn Strike. I'm trying to get Failer and Droll Lockbird in here. So, yeah. I'll talk about FTK measures, anti-FTK measures. I used to play traditional format a lot, it's on the channel. And throughout my years of experience of playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, I notice I know what cards to side against for the FTKs. So I'll explain what cards you should play against for FTKs when you build your deck. So, yeah. We're going to start with the Xyz. We're playing number 81 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannons Super Dora. And we're playing 2 of those. Play Gustav Max and Ib. Like I said, this extra deck is pretty much just self-explanatory. You just want to fill up on rank 10s and rank in your fusion monsters because there's not like a whole lot. You're not really doing a whole lot of crazy stuff with the extra decks, so I just kind of want to have like a full 15. So I just kind of just threw more in here. And then we played the ranked Spider Engine, just because why not? Like I said, these were in the original Sacred Beast build I had on the channel. With the Transmodify build. So I decided to just put these in here because, hey, why not? For the last Xyz, we do play the Xyz version of Armor Tile, Faruna. I think that's how you're saying it. Farudos. I'm going to get 2 more of this because I do like this card. I got to check on the points of this, though. Hopefully it is a 0 cost. So, yeah, I decided to put him in here. Then for the last of the extra deck, we just play 3 each of Armor Tile. Like I said, you don't necessarily need, like I said, you're not summoning from the extra deck a lot except for the 2 Armor Tiles, obviously. So yeah, that's it for that. For the extra deck. For the side deck, we play another copy of this, and we play 1 more copy of each as a flex spot. Like I said, because I want to keep this deck at a good ratio. 1 Harpies Featherduster, 3 DD Crow. Harpies, obviously. 3 DD Crow is really good against just graveyard based decks, or if you're going against a sort of FTK that ditches their pieces, you just discard this banish, and then they're pretty much out of the game. For Tower S monsters, I'm just playing 2 Kaiju. For the Tower monsters, I'm going to probably play a third of this. And then for anti-FTK measures, you do want to play Droll for the Exodia FTKs. Also for like burn FTKs, 3 Ghost Sister and Juana. Juana. So these, I would say you definitely want to play these as anti-burn FTKs in this format because, like I said, Genesis format is a revamped traditional format and commander format altogether. So if I would always dedicate like 9 to 6 extra deck slots, if not 11 if you want to go, or 12 if you want to do the kaiju with the crows, just for anti-FTK and anti towers monsters, because like this one, once the format gets more developed, it's going to become realized. So more realized you want to do that. So Droll Lockbird, Hibonite, Hanawan, Ghost Sister, DD Crow, Kaiju's, Lava Golem, you want to play those in your side deck. Just because, anti-FTKs, even decks that add a lot, Rongo decks, if Rongo is going to be played. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is a Sacred Beast for Genesis format. Cap deck 100. I'm actually going to be, me and my friends were talking about playing this format, and yeah. So like I said, depending on what my OTS does or what the YCS does or any of the OTSs, once they start doing stuff, and then I will start building Synchron decks. So yeah, just want to get this deck profile out. It's the first ones I can think of. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, check out the rest of my vids. See you in the next one. Bye.